Okay, we're here for another Guru's Rant. Thank you for all of you who've enjoyed these videos and have sent me some wonderful private messages. I'm here chilling, relaxing, enjoying some time in nature, in the wonderful waterways of South Florida, filled with all kinds of Silat masters. You've got alligators, catfish, gar, and pythons and water moccasins. So anyhow, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of the things that a student of mine and friend of mine, close friend of mine, asked me to talk about, which is the importance of perseverance and consistency. So I figure I'll talk to you while you watch nature here, just like my view here of nature. It's a lot prettier than my face. Anyhow, it's very important that you understand that in Pencak Silat, particularly in art like Silat or Kuntao or Harimau, 80% of the training is done by yourself, which is why you need to have a foundation. Because you're not always going to be with your training partners, you're not always going to be with your instructor, so you have to program and train the fundamentals on a daily basis. So it's very important that you're consistent with your juru training, your hand forms, your lanka training, your footwork and your foot patterns and your takedown strategies, your target selections. It's very important that you also spend quality time working your kura-kura, your stances, your horse stance, and all the different stances of fighting. So anyhow, with that, I think it's important that if you're studying with somebody who's a Silat teacher, make sure they're teaching you these fundamentals. And make sure that you're using these fundamentals to get better at your art. If you're progressing better by yourself, when you go back and train with a training partner, then that means you're doing your Silat correctly. If you find that you have to be with a training partner or with your instructor all the time, then maybe either it's two things. Either the teacher's making you codependent, or either the student is lazy and he's not or she's not training what they need to train on their own as well. So it's very important that you look at those two things. So it could be, like I said, one of two things. It could be that somebody is either holding you back and making you codependent, or it could be that the student's just lazy and is not training by themselves what they need to train. So I would recommend highly that you make sure you're learning your fundamentals and you train them all the time. That's a very important thing. If you look at all the old masters, I'll give you an example. My teacher, Babak Willem de Toires, he's training all the time. If you spend time with him, he'll do some training, then he has some coffee, then he'll do some more training, then he'll have a snack, then he'll do some training, and it's a constant training all the time throughout the day. Even if you only have 5 minutes to train, then use those 5 minutes to train properly. Sometimes it's more important to have quality over quantity. So if you can have a quality 5-minute session, it's better than screwing around for an hour doing nothing. So, to answer my friend's question, it is very important that you train by yourself consistently. That's about 80% of the training. The next aspect of the training is it's very important that you do train with good training partners, and you train with different energies, meaning different body types, different types of people, different types of intentions, different types of force. Because if you train with the same training partner over and over again, you get used to each other's mannerisms, and you get used to each other's Silat favorites or greatest hits or whatever. So it's very important that you also switch your partners up. Train with somebody bigger than you, train with somebody smaller than you, train with somebody wider than you, train with somebody faster than you, and that way you're always adapting and changing and improving yourself, so that you're always evolving your Silat, so that you're able to handle any person's energy that they give you. There's a couple things you need to understand about martial arts and about attacks, right? When somebody's attacked, the attacker is never wrong in their attack. They don't give a shit what you know and what you don't know. They don't care who you are. They're going to attack you regardless. So you have to realize that they're not waiting for you to set up. Okay? So your Silat has to work on the drop of a dime, no matter what position you're in, no matter how your hands are in, no matter where you find yourself, whether it's dark or it's light outside or it's slippery or it's wet or it's raining, it does not matter. The attacks never discriminate nor care who you are or what you do. So you have to train your Silat this way. There's a lot of people in the Silat community that think that the attack is always going to be a perfect attack. That's bullshit. And the same thing, there's a lot of people in the Silat community that think that you're going to use one structure to defeat everybody. That's also bullshit, because you have to think of your Silat as 360 degrees. So let me pose this question to the Silat community and some of the Maha Gurus out there. What happens if you're in your bed, someone breaks into your house and you did not notice, and that person now is attacking you while you're in your bed? Are you going to be able to go into your perfect structure then? I didn't think so. Anyhow, I have seen that type of scenario before. I saw that in South America, in Caracas. I know what it looks like. I know what it can, what happens in those scenarios. You do not get to dictate what perfect stance you go in before the attack occurs. Now, once the initiation of the attack occurs, then at that point, if you've at least done something to get yourself in a better position, then you can go into a perfect structure in that split moment in time to go into the next structure, following up whatever attacks you need to get the job done. So, with this said, I would like to just say thank you for all of you listening. I hope this is informative to you. My word of advice is train your Silat lying down, sitting down, kneeling, standing, walking. Train it in all possible positions. Train it in all stances, because you never know what stance you're going to be in if you ever need to use your Silat. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this answers the questions to those of you that were curious. We're going to continue with these Gurus Rants, and thank you so much. Let's see if we can see an alligator. I don't know if we can see one in here, but probably not. They're hiding. But anyhow, thank you very much, and click like if you like this video. Click subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care. Hormat. Respect to all of you. Bye-bye.